What's up guys, this is Jeremy and today we're gonna talk about the best fall fragrances 2017. You know, my lists are getting better and better every year, so you can expect a lot of familiar faces in here, a few newcomers, but generally this is dictated by the all-stars, just like in most things. You know, the all-stars rule the world, the best in class, stay the best in class unless somebody else comes in the class that is better than the guys that have been best in class. As you hear, I have a slight bit of cold. I don't have any headache, I don't have any other problems. I'm just having a bit of a stuffy nose, or how you call that, but generally I'm totally fine, so no worries guys. We're gonna start off with 3 honorable mentions that I have. First of all, a bit of a shock. Armani code Profumo. This fragrance is only an honorable mention because I have a strong tonka bean based fragrance in this list that is simply better than that one. So I had to decide. It's similar with cars. You only buy yourself one luxury limousine, let's say an S-Class or an 7 Series BMW. So this lost against the other tonka bean based fragrance, but generally, you know, lace reactions are awesome, very great performance, mainly best for clubbing in my opinion. Next one, another honorable mention, is Guerlain L'Homme Idéal Eau de Parfum. This fragrance has a bit of a similar problem that Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo has, which starts off super sexy, fruity, chocolatey, gourmandy, but after 30 minutes it turns too sweet, too sickeningly sweet. This one also starts off very yummy, cherry-like, tasty, awesome, fantastic, mixed with tonka bean, mixed with leather, but suddenly, after the, let's say, 30-minute mark again, it becomes very leathery, very dry. It seriously becomes extremely dry. Otherwise, love it very much. Got compliments for that one. Girls told me I smell sexy, awesome, and definitely different than what they are used to smell on guys. So, underrated fragrance, one of my personal favorites, but still only an honorable mention. This one, again, fantastic, but the problem with this one, Zadig and Voltair, this is him, my last honorable mention right here. It is based on the note of incense, and unless you mix incense very nicely, you hide it a bit under a mass appealing fragrance DNA, like Dylan Blue does it, like Acqua di Gio Profumo does it, it might be too unappealing, simply. Let's just say it, it's too unappealing. The note of incense, or frankincense to be very clear, is a bit of a hard to appreciate note. Super awesome in my opinion, but it can't compete with the other ones in this list. And so we come to those. We got the number 10 spot. You will see in this fall list that most fragrances are sweet or sweet with some fresh aspects. These are fragrances that work good in semi-cold air, where you can wear a bit of sweet fragrances. So of course I could place Sauvage in this list, of course I could place Aventus in this list, whatever kind of stuff. But I said, okay, let's put one very nice fresh fragrance in this list. In the fall, it would be still the champion of office scents, Prada L'Homme. Well, what do I have to say to this one? Nothing, because you know it. Fresh fabric softener with a luxury vibe. And it also has hints of cedarwood that make this iris geranium composition masculine, because otherwise it could be going a bit too feminine, too metrosexual, but the cedarwood, the patchouli make it a good balance. Very nice one. Didn't expect that it would be so highly appreciated by almost all the girls that I showed it to. Very sexy, my current favorite office fragrance for the daytime, especially in the warmer weather. Prada L'Homme. Number 9 spot is a fragrance by the house of Mercedes-Benz, the German car company. This one is called Black Leather by master perfumer Honorine Blanc. Black leather, at first you think, oh, strong leather, dark. Not at all. This is one of the softest leather-based fragrances I know. This is so easy to wear. This is so easy to wear for a leather-based fragrance, and that's not easy because generally leather fragrances, not mainstream. Those are no mainstream fragrances, especially if girls smell them too close. With this one, good feedback, girls smell it close, no problem at all. Why? I would say you get about 30 to 40% of a serious leather note, okay? I am leather, I'm here in this fragrance. You can't throw me away from here. Then you get the magic key to this fragrance. And what is it? You get a heavy dose of ambery-like Dolce & Gabbana The One vibe. That's what makes this fragrance ultimately mass appealing in my opinion. Very nice one. Performance is definitely not bad, on par with the Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum, so definitely worth checking out. Mercedes-Benz Black Leather. Yo, the next one is the number 8 spot, and for niche lovers, for some of those hardcore, I am sitting in my chamber and smelling fragrances all day and I don't do anything else. This might be the number 1 spot for them. I'm not kidding you. This is the only oud-based fragrance in this list, and it is a champion. This is the champion of mainstream oud in my opinion. Gucci Intense Oud. This definitely could also be a winter fragrance, but you could already wear it in the fall time, no problem. And you know what, guys? This smells almost identical to Black Afghano by Nasomato, but it smells better. I'm saying it right now, Gucci Intense Oud smells better than this one. Why? It's a bit sweeter without losing its niche vibe, without losing its oud vibe, its upscale, high-class, nice vibe. And it's not so dry. This one does last slightly longer, but we're talking 12 hours easily, so who cares about that? Gucci Intense Oud is sweeter, less dry, and less smoky than Black Afghano, and that's the reason why I prefer it over this one. Alright guys. Another statement that I'm making, this is Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. This fragrance is becoming the next 1 million, the next Jean Paul Gaultier. Or if you are a girl watching this, this is your La Vie est Belle for men. It is so awesome. It's doomed by its own success. Olivier Polsch, one of his best creations before he moved for eternity to Chanel probably. Wow. Awesome cocktail of manliness, sexy to the extreme. There is no such fragrance that beats everything. There is no music song that every person on this planet loves. If there would be currently one male fragrance that every woman loves to a slight bit, I would have to say I would go for Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. That would be my current thing. But again, don't take this too serious. The days of this fragrance are almost over. It's more or less a statement. I'm placing it on the number 7 spot because the other ones are the new guys. Number 6 spot is a fragrance that also could be used fantastically and mainly, in my opinion, in the winter time. But it is so good, I give it too little appreciation on my channel for what it has done, for what it has created. It has created, I say, this was one of the first sexy, boozy, sweet fragrances for men. Pure Malt by Thierry Mugler. By the way guys, don't worry, I always show this one right here. This is the Pure Malt Creation. Okay, this is the Pure Malt Creation, but it's exactly the same fragrance like Pure Malt. So this is Pure Malt. I mostly show Pure Malt Creation. I don't know why. I like the star more, but this one looks cool in the light right now. So don't worry guys, Pure Malt and Pure Malt Creation are the same fragrances in my opinion. Fruity, sweet, boozy, whiskey fragrance. Thierry Mugler, Pure Malt. Okay, and the next one. Yves Saint Laurent, La Nuit de l'Homme Intense. This is the softest sweet iris fragrance on the planet. It is so unbelievably soft. This is not a masculine fragrance at all. Wow, man, this is good. imagine Valentino Uomo Intense. It's not in this list because I definitely see it more in the winter time because it's much more chocolatey, much more heavy. But this one is lighter while still having at least good performance. Don't mess with the performance of La Nuit de l'Homme Intense. Nice one for the fall time, very gentle, but this is the most far away fragrance from a masculine one in this list. This is the most feminine, the most metrosexual fragrance in this whole list. So just keep that in mind. Fantastic fragrance, La Nuit de l'Homme Intense. Number 4 spot is a fragrance, I don't need to introduce it, Mont Blanc Individual. Fresh fabric softener with a sweet raspberry touch. Fantastic if you love Creed Original Santal. Get this one instead, so much cheaper. Don't over apply, watch out with this one. This, if over applied, is very aggressive to your brain, to your nose, so watch out with that one. Otherwise, fantastic. Fall is the best season for Mont Blanc Individual, so it could be even higher, especially regarding the cheap price that it has. But here it is, number 4 spot, Mont Blanc Individual. Now it's getting hot, guys. This was a constant change of these three. It was a constant change within these 3 fragrances. They are so strong. They are so strong, guys. Number 3 spot is Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. Respected highly because it brought the note of pear in the men's fragrance game. This smells like a prettier brother of Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male. Less lavender definitely, which also makes it a bit more pretty boyish. You know, lavender, very traditional masculine fragrance note. It works fantastically. Generally, every girl likes this one. If she does not like you to wear it, she will tell you, I want to wear it. That's a comment, weirdly, that I get often with Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. This, guys, is one of the best club fragrances that we have currently. Fantastic performance, sexy, intimate. It's not shouting so much like the number 1 spot. It's not so out there, still while having fantastic performance, but it's definitely a hardcore seducer with Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male, all right? Number 3 spot. Number 2 spot. This is a fragrance that is, it's weird. Whenever I show it girls directly, I sometimes get, it's okay. Yeah, it smells good. But when I wear this thing, guys and girls, I hug a girl, I give her a left kiss, right kiss, I almost always get a compliment. And the sillage of this fragrance is almost unbeatable, especially in the fall time. This one is also strong on the leather note, and that's why many girls don't like it too much if I show them directly like this. But if it lingers around in the air, if I give a girl a left kiss, right kiss, almost all the time I get a compliment for wearing CH Man Privé by Carolina Herrera. It's 100% masculine, and I tell you guys, all my viewers know it, I've said this maybe 17 times already. Wear this fragrance if you're wearing your bad boy outfit, your dark clothes in the fall time, you're on a date, or if you want, wear it to your job. The sillage of this one is almost unbeatable. Don't be fooled by spraying it, smelling like that. It might come across too explosive, too thick, too leathery, whiskery, everything at once. But make this experiment. Spray a coworker of yours, a friend of yours, walk around with him for 1 hour and follow him. You will be like, damn, this smells masculine, seductive. I'm not kidding you. CH Man Privé, number 2 spot. Okay, for all of you that did not skip this video until the number 1 spot, thank you very much. I'm giving you my hand, all right? Shake my hand, guys. Thanks, okay? Thanks a lot, because now the tension is here. What is the number 1 spot? We had CH Man Privé. It's obviously not Mont Blanc Individual, not the one that Lara loves so much, the Jean Paul Gaultier Ultra Male. What could it be? Is it La Nuit de l'Homme? Is it back in the game? Is there some new hyper formulation that nobody knows about? No. Wow, guys, this will be a shock for many of you. This next fragrance is a statement of mine of appreciation This is the Stifler of the fragrance game. I'm officially calling this #1 spot the Stifler of the fragrance game. Why? Because it's super loud. Everybody watches him. Everybody gives him the attention. You might hate him, you might like him. Okay, like this one. He or it gets the girls, and somewhat you can't live without it, although you might not say that officially to yourself. This is Versace Eros. I appreciate this fragrance because it does exactly what it wants to do to 100%. This one does it as well, that's why it's on the #2 spot, but here the performance is just out of this world and it's cheaper. Both fantastic ladies' reactions. If you're a teenager, you want to go clubbing, you won't look for a fragrance, this immediate buy. Versace Eros for a teenager that starts to go clubbing, immediate buy, without even questioning. You can get it for cheap. The ladies love it so hard. The performance is almost unbeatable, and it's 100% what it is. I have to respect that, guys. Slept over this fragrance, didn't give it too much attention because it's a sweet club banger fragrance, but if I really look back at this fragrance, it's 100% what it wants to be. Eros, the god of love, sexy, I'm out there, I'm not hiding my sexiness, this kind of direction. I respect that. 100% Versace Eros, this year's #1 spot. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. That was my list. Top 10 fall fragrances 2017. See you next time with another video. Peace.